And now it's time to really start the 2022 season. Side by side for the lead out of turn number 4. Parker Malone with the advantage at the start-finish line over Trevor Huddleston. Malone with the advantage. These drivers tend to want to go for the high line. You carry more momentum. Battle for the 4th spot down the back straightaway. The 4 machine of Dennis Arena, the 77, is Nick Joanitis. Still side by side, exit turn number 2. Dennis Arena has been a truck racer out here for years and years, but we've seen him in cars like this throughout the years. In the past, he has rejoined the ranks of the late models. We have one car off the pace and into the infield. That's the 71 machine of Dustin Vandermoren. Late entry here tonight, did not make it in qualifying, so they're playing catch up right now as they continue to battle it out for the 4th spot. Dennis Arena, Joanitis in the number 77 machine. They're gonna single file out. Hi.
I'm Eli Gold. Battle for 4th. Here comes the 77. You see on the inside of the 4.
Caution.
Yellow, yellow, yellow. So that was a battle between Arena and Joanitis. 77 was Joanitis. I see Fire 1 driving.
I've seen some stuff. It looked like we had a little bit of debris possibly out on the racetrack.
So Joe, our top cam, he's been doing some investigating I've been seeing.
Yeah.
Gio's been doing investigating down trackside.
What is this, CSI?
So Fire 1 truck over in turn 2 is searching for something.
All right, time to go back to racing. Oh, Lenny White. Gonna make it 3 wide into turn number 1 for the lead. Gets into Trevor Huddleston. Trevor's gonna go around in front of the field.
And
a huge hit for Rodney Peacher.
So,
and the yellow flag flies.
Massive hit from the 35 of Rodney the Rodent. Everybody just about clear through until that hit at the end.
And this, unfortunately, is the prime example. Every time you heard a driver say, we want to bring the car home in one piece, this is the opposite of that. Trevor Huddleston, Tommy, I'm looking at the damage of the rear of his car. Fire and safety crew on the scene right now with both drivers. That was a hard lick that we saw. Ronnie Peacher's car, the front end of it is destroyed. Taking a look at a replay on the Irwindale Speedway.tv. And, yeah, I mean, it's about what we saw, but it's just the lick at the end. That's what hurts. So diving into turn number 1, Lenny White in the 45 car that shows up as a 5 on the transponder. He dove low. Now, Huddleston went with his normal entry, and it might have been the slightest amount of contact that sent the 50 machine around. And the 56 machine of Muniz, he woed it down, he spun it out, and was able to avoid the incident. But Rodney in the 35 machine was the last one to come into this picture. And I'm going to specifically watch Rodney on this replay this time around. Because as mentioned, there's a lot of cars that were coming into the mix. Now, we're looking to see if the 45, and to me, the way that Huddleston's car goes around, there's definitely right there's going to be the slightest amount of contact. It's just, to me, this is a hard one to associate. It's not like it was a dump. And there's Rodney, you see him lock up the brakes, and it's just too late. Now, this car right here, we're watching Trevor Huddleston's car on the Irwindale Speedway.tv replay, lifts up the right side of the car, and both of those cars absolutely going to be done for the night. All right, lap number 9 restart, 21 laps to go. Parker Malone, the leader.
Well, a much better restart. Oh, maybe not.
Scott Youngren around to the 45.
Okay, now this is just getting comical.
And we have trouble in turn number 2. And we're going to take a look at a replay, Irwindale Speedway.tv. And, oh, it actually, so it looks like Youngren was on the inside, and it was the 78 machine of Lucas McNeil who was way on the outside, and he arced it in. Let's see, I'm paying attention to, oh, yeah. McNeil just decided that this is the lane that I want, and I'm going to take it. So Ferdin did get a little bit of cosmetic damage in that with his 34, but to be honest, that 34 machine has narrowly avoided 2 big incidents in front of him. They could have been bigger for him. And
it's time to go back to green.
Can we make it to lap number 10? Is McNeil making you nervous?
Everybody. I don't trust any of you out on the racetrack.
Well, right now, they haven't earned our trust. I'll give you that. All right, they're coming out of turn number 4 to complete lap number 9 and move us on to lap number 10. Hallelujah. Double digits on our scoring pylon.
Well, they were trying to battle it out for 5th, the 88 and the 78. That is 88 of Porter running a full season with us in the Pro Late models once again. Been a while.
Looking to run all year long, and that's going to be fun to watch. Muniz going to get a good bite out of turn number 2 as Porter gets sideways in the 88. And now it's going to go back to a 3-car duel. McNeil, are you going to fit in there? I don't know. Woo! So the 28 of Tegan Harlan now the one making some moves. McNeil is really sideways, I think just trying to find another line around these drivers.
Maybe first and second drove away, but Parker Malone, checkered flag across the line. The 36 takes Pro Late Model main event number 1. Lenny White second, just now crossing the line. Third of Nick Joanitis, Dennis Arena, and Frankie Muniz, your top 5 here in this one.
So I have some life advice for you, Tommy.
Okay.
If you go anywhere where you could get a hot dog in 1.2 seconds, stop going there.
Get you a trophy. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise. Parker Malone.
Thank you. I'm not really sure what happened with me and Trevor. I know that he got going a little bit earlier than I anticipated, and I ran him tight. It's only my second time here, so if I ran him dirty, I apologize. I'll go talk to him afterwards, see if there's anything I did wrong. Wasn't my intention. Thank you to everybody. Thank you, Tim, for running this place. Sal for taking these awesome photos. Lenny White has been huge throughout my racing career and helping me get my cars good. And another person that's mega and probably my best friend in life, and that's my dad. So thank you, Dad. Thank you for everything you do. I really appreciate it. I'm really thankful, and not a lot of people get to do this, and I'm extremely grateful. So sponsors, BMS Racing Engines, Vaughn's Transmissions, PWI, Who's That Guy Chassis, SAG Designs, Willie's Diagnostic, and I think that's it. Oh, Lugo's Diesel Repair. Thank you all. Thank you guys for coming out, and we got another race, so let's get it going.
Main event action, the Enduro cars with a modified 3rd mile green flag. Oh, are we going 3 wide? We're going 4 wide down the back straightaway. Hold on to your hats. Oh, we're wrecking. That's Mikey Killen who got turned. Well, one of the cars that got turned. The 3 machine sitting over there, that's Highland. I'm trying to figure out who the other car is. That might be Brighter. Yep, it is. Joe Brighter. Now there is fluid coming out of Highland's machine, so it looks like she's busted her radiator.
I'm laughing because I wrecked too.
You did. Back straightaway. Here comes another 4 wide. Are they going to fit everybody? Hold on.
Oh, big door
slam.
slam.
Yeah, oh man. That was Rodney Argo saying it's time for you to go.
And that at the banquet. And I had spaghetti. We also brought home 20 pounds of spaghetti too.
Well, that's probably because Charlie was at home.
Yeah. Well, Cora and I had it for dinner for the next 5 nights.
All right, here we go. Move for Rotundo to the inside of Wolcott. Wolcott tried to shut the door out of turn number 2. That is a battle for the 4th position, and Rick Conti moving in on that battle as well.
Single car getting through that draft is the 88 of Rick Conti. Now you see him tucked back in. The stock cars.
Oh boy, hold on. Hold on, back straight away. Wolcott going around in front of Conti.
He's looking left and right, puts his foot in it, and saves the 19 machine. So great drive in there.
Front wheel drive special. That's what that was.
Now they're coming out of 4. Look at that 3-car pack coming to the start finish line.
And Wolcott just drilled the 88 of Conti down the back straightaway 2 laps ago. I mean, that's why I had my hiccup, and I think Salcido.
White flag. Final lap.
That was interesting. Looked like Robbie Salcido let Robert Rice pass him. And now it looks like he's going to pass it back. Oh, boy. So white flag in the air. Your leaders are coming out of turn number 4. This time, right now, the 9 machine of Rodney Argo wins the race, and the 35 of John Beard also wins the race.
Okay, let's see who finishes where in this battle of the red cars coming to the line.
Rotundo going to hold off Wolcott.
I knew a red car was going to beat the other red car. We got a 35-lap main event, and we go green.
So as we talked about in the pre-race show, I'm going to have plenty of time. Oh, boy, one driver did not see that the yellow had come out. And the driver who found out that they didn't know was the 29 of Chad Shug. He got railed in the back end. The good news is these bumpers are easily replaceable. Let's try it again for 35 laps.
Back to green we go. Into turn number 1 and 2.
Oh, you're like a 30s announcer.
I'm trying.
Yeah.
I'm trying. Look at that. Pack of 6. We got a 6-pack going into turn number 3.
Oh, boy, yeah.
Bowman, the black number 71 there, the only reason why I'm bringing up his name other than he's going to the front is because his pro late model is here in the pits, but now number 45, driven by Scott Younger.
Oh.
So,
That's
Guella in the 42. And I want to give a shout out to Ricky Schlick Racing for helping develop the next crop of racers here. A lot of the drivers on his team are new to Legend Cars Racing. 3 wide.
Oh boy. Yeah, it physically hurt me when Ricky Schlick referred to his drivers as he put it, I'm helping out the kids. And I'm like, Ricky, you're not allowed to refer to anyone as a kid.
Right.
Oh boy, sideways out of 4 was Bazin. And Chad Shug looking to get underneath in the 29. This is all battling happening inside of the top 6.
Bowman gets by Quella for 2nd. Here is Shug in the 29, the back of this 6-pack.
Well, not retiring is this battle for the lead. Oh, trouble in the battle for 2nd.
Quella stopped over in turn number 4. We stay green for now.
And that will have to be a caution, and we're going to get it right now. Now, what that might have done, just as a little bit of cleanup as far as how things work here. When the caution flag comes out, we revert back to the last fully completed lap.
7 laps in.
And look at the move. Bowman's going to pull into turn number 1, the 71 to the inside for the lead.
To the lead out of turn number 2, so Hicks goes back to 2nd in that 6 machine.
And don't look now, but here comes Shug. 29 on the prowl.
Oh, trouble, turn one, turn one. Look out, we got trouble in turn number 1, and that's Quella for the second time in this race.
And restart time, lap number 8, green flag.
We're gonna try to rock in this one. Unfortunate for Quella in the 42. Gonna be a DNF here tonight, 8 laps in. And Bowman out to the lead. He's done a thing or two in legend car racing. That bump in 3 and 4, that dip.
Ooh, Hicks sideways. That opened up the door for Shug.
Now, I'm gonna argue for Hicks on this one. There typically is dots inside of those lines.
Well, that car was upset before he ever got into the corner.
I know, but Shug took the easy street.
I would have
At least take him out.
I would. Shug didn't. Yeah. They're lapping by the number 76 machine of Ashley Weber.
So Hicks having problems. He's going backwards. Wonder if something's going wrong with that 6 machine, or the handle just starts to go away at the halfway point of this race.
Oh, and we have trouble in turn number 3.
Safe
One
for
car
now.
around.
Everybody splitting the 32 of Hadlick.
I have been in that position facing oncoming traffic. It is one of the least fun things you can do in a race car. Everybody's getting into each other on this restart.
They want to go.
It's like when you're standing in line at Disneyland, everyone thinks somehow they're going to get on the ride sooner if they shove you. And it works half the time.
Yeah, it does, it does. 20 laps in, 15 laps to go of this 35 lapper. And I've seen that 43 get way sideways on the dip. The 43 of Christian Bazin, the blue and white car in 4th. Every time he gets over that dip, that car gets way unsettled, but he holds on.
Well, when they're all sideways, no one is.
That's true.
Do you think drift announcers are like, oh, he's sideways?
Probably. I remember hearing that.
Oh, Bazin.
That was a squeeze.
Battle out of turn number 4. Christian Bazin in the 43 machine looking to the inside of Ingarani. Didn't get the position. Now he's going to use the bumper into turn number 1. Hicks looking for a way around as they work by lap traffic back straightaway.
I remember when we'd be at Bakersfield Speedway and we'd hear the announcer there say, oh, they got way sideways through the corners. It was a dirt track. So of course they're sideways. But then you and I started going to more dirt races, and there is a more sideways than usual.
Yeah, there's dirt tracking, and then you're spinning out.
Oh, Hicks, he's dirt tracking.
He's spinning out. Nice save by Hicks. That car has not been into the track at all during this race.
Yeah, it's on tippy toes.
White flag in the air, final lap.
But we're trying to sort out third.
He's got a duel in front of him. Out of turn number 4, Jake Bowman will take the victory in the NX Legend cars.
Well, that was some good racing. It was actually.
We're not done.
Oh, no.
We're not done. We got a battle coming out of turn number 4 right now, the Hadlicks, and it's going to go to Chad Hadlick.
Thank you, everybody. My car was pretty good. It just started to get loose. The rear end started coming around on entry, but I can't thank Donnie Hours enough to. We worked a lot last night to get the car better, and we got it done.
Ron Hornaday and Bill Sedgwick raced at one point. Garrett Cheek leads us to the green, and we're already 3 wide on the 3rd mile.
I can't watch that truck now without a smile. Oh, yeah, they're late model trucks, all right. 3 wide. Down the back straightaway. And Allison in the 3 truck trying to go for the lead. 5-for-1 special.
So, yeah, Mark Allison to the inside. The 2 machine, Mike Agarola, trying to follow through. The 4 on the field, that's Chloe Lynch. The 65 is Gary Wyatt. The 7 of Mike Raefler. And Harley Daniel, the number 10.
Built for racing chassis. They're old 1980s, what they call metric style chassis. Buick Regals, Chevy Monte Carlos, 80s versions. These on track now are purpose-built machines.
All right, help me out here. Was that number 4 the truck that at one point was sponsored by Taco Bell? Or am I thinking of a different truck?
It could be. I mean, the colors could almost match. I think it's sponsored by the Lakers.
Oh, sideways was Lynch. Chloe Lynch, a name that we've seen.
Yeah.
Battle for third, hot and heavy, into turn number 3 right now. And look at Gary Cheek sideways in his number 6. Yeehaw. And then it became apparent, oh, Cheek is going around.
The 6 truck, turn number 4 in a cloud of smoke.
He was probably inside the truck yelling, I told you so.
There
Caution
it is.
flag, lap number 15. This is exactly at the halfway point of this race. So there's a halfway break.
Yep.
Provided by Gary Cheek.
Machine.
I always love when you get stories like that, though. You and I first thought this was like a Dan Holtz racing truck.
Yeah.
Green flag back in the air. 15 laps to go. Egarola going to try and take advantage of this restart on the outside for the lead. That 2 machine stuck right there with Allison in the 3. For the number 3. Late model truck series, great to have. This series is not one we've seen often. I believe maybe one of the first times we've seen them here at Irwindale Speedway. And they were a delight. Fun to have them at a turn number 4. The 3 of Mark Allison takes the victory.
In 1992, I was 20 years old, and I slept on this guy's couch with 7 of my buddies because we went to Vegas to race our car. We didn't have any money for a hotel. We showed up there without hotels and no money to do it. This guy right here said, come on to my house, and he put us on the couch, and I'm going to put you in victory lane, Mark Allison.
Thank you, Mr. Huddleston. It's a pleasure to win at your track.
Well, let me tell you, you were my hero. This guy races dirty races all over the country. And when I saw you at the drivers' meeting, I was pretty stoked.
Yeah, I'm always happy to come race at your track. And like you said, I race all over the country. Dirt, pavement, it doesn't, even road racing. I've been doing some road racing here the last few years.
Let me tell you, this is a real racer. This is as tough as it gets. Mark Allison, congratulations. First ever late model truck series at Irwindale. Who do you want to thank?
I want to thank the car owner, Mike Riefler, and my crew chief, Kirk Perry, and my crew guy, Jesus Corona. They've been with me for a long time.
Yeah.
And here we go. The 43 making a move. That car you'll see listed, I believe, as the number 3. That's Jim Vermillion. A little bit of contact in the back of the pack. The 1 machine, that white car, is Jay Verduzco. And some more contact. Of course, it's between a street stock and a truck.
You just got to flap your wings.
Oh, man. Well, there's some kind of flapping going on between the battle for 4th. Compare us to the inside of Toporek. And now Cutler moves in on this battle. Now, Tommy, at this point, I think we're used to seeing cars and trucks racing together. But why don't we talk a little bit about why this combination happened?
All right, so we've had the Southwest Tour trucks that would travel out here to Irwindale Speedway. I don't know what happened there. It seemed like maybe a mix-up or a toss-up. Either way, we have now what they call the Pro trucks, which are, I think, if you have a Southwest Tour truck or American race truck type vehicle, you can race over your leader.
Quintero off the pace.
Yeah, he's not sure where he's going.
And
he's going to park to get a caution.
That is probably going to bring out a yellow. I was going to say, I always love when the officials, when a car stops, they're like, move.
Battle for the lead. Here comes Verduzco in the 1 to the inside. Keeping it tight through 1 and 2.
Quintero was able to drive away.
Yeah, not sure what happened.
He's going to pull it back on the racetrack.
Wonder if there's something ignition related. Had something wrong with the traveling series. I don't know what the drama is or anything related to it, but we now have the Pro trucks. These trucks are now racing with the street stocks to help grow the numbers. Instead of seeing 4 street stocks racing, you have almost 10 vehicles total racing. And to add to this part of the story, 43 car now, Vermillion goes up the track. Verduzco with a run to the inside and keeps that door shut, but not on exit. Gets it wide open again. Battle for the lead.
Side by side into turn number 1. They're going to lean on each other through 1 and 2. And almost contact down the back straightaway for the top spot. 5 laps to go. He's been there on his heels the whole time. The fastest car lap-wise has been that number 1. He looks to the inside again. Got to be careful as you get near the end of this race. You're not going to allow someone to pinch you off into the corner. Verduzco to the inside. Vermillion trying to hold him off, and they are leaning on each other again.
Coming to the white flag. Final lap, and Vermillion goes back to second. Verduzco to the lead at the line, but this race ain't done.
Okay, Vermillion, he's still holding it on the outside line. Can he gain back the top spot? The one machine, Verduzco. Vermillion on the outside. Verduzco's gonna take it at the line.
What a race there.
But this third mile, classic. Verduzco's climbing out of his car. He can hear you now.
No, it doesn't. It's been a lot of hard work this off season, a lot of long weeks. Thanks to my family, my wife, my kids for supporting the effort and making sure I get out here. Thanks for my son for showing up, spotting for me today. I didn't want anybody else up there. I want to take a minute to say hi to Sherm Taylor and Dave Scheidecker. We lost them a few years ago, big names in the sport, and we miss them. They made sure I was able to be here with you guys. Thank you for coming out. I really want to thank my sponsors, Bill Jacob with PCI, Striping and Seal Coat, jumping on board this program and helping us out. Ruben, Beverly Luera, thank you for coming out tonight, making sure I have everything I need. Love you guys, thank you.
My first win here also, Tim.
Well, hey, man, it's a night of first, and you did it.
First of all, I want to thank you and your whole staff for giving us a place to call home.
Some of these drivers have never raced on the half mile. It is time for 40 laps of Spec Racer main event action. Green.
And that was as tight as you can get, as close to destruction as I would have wanted to see. But your leader, Jacob McNeil, down the back straight into turn number 3.
Oh, Nico.
Nico's been using that front end. He did not want to wait for Tanner Huddleston to get through the gears, and now he's waiting on Nash Youngren. He sees, and he needs to get by because he sees in 78 or 97. I'm going to do this every time. Of Jacob McNeil driving away from the Spec. He needs to get to that truck to make it a battle for the lead. The cars are in his way.
All right, the field's starting to settle in. You see why they combined these two divisions. They looked at lap times, said they're close. So remember, everybody, cars are racing cars, trucks are racing trucks. They're doing it at the same time on the same track. Yeah, qualifying alone, I went, oh my gosh. Now he's going to almost give the bumper to Nico Montanel.
Nash is closing in on the 97 truck of Jacob McNeil. Jacob trying to get another victory in the Spec truck class. And with Nash closing in, he's got to make a decision. Does he try to stay ahead of the 13 and potentially burn up his stuff if that 13's faster? Or does he let the 13 go and get into a rhythm? If he lets the 13 go, he loses his padding on the difference between the two trucks. It's one of those tricky situations. If he races the 13, does he burn his stuff up?
But you're looking in that mirror, if you're Nash Youngren, you see the 50 coming. If you're looking in your mirror, McNeil, it's a little bit harder for him because there's some cars in the way, but you can't miss the highlighter yellow 44. You know it's still back there lingering. And we are soon going to have some lap traffic coming into play.
J.D. Partridge will be the first victim. Chris Klein in the 89 truck will be the second. And Tanner Huddleston making a move. Now, this is not for position, but it will be technically track position.
Yeah, Tanner trying to get up to the 13. This is all two battles for the lead right here. The two cars on the inside, the two trucks on the outside, each are in their own race. Huddleston going to pull up in front of Nico, and now a battle for the overall lead. And if you're in that overall lead, you're feeling a little bit better. But lap traffic, the 21 of J.D. Partridge.
As these 4 cars and trucks, this 4-pack goes into turn 1 racing each other, the guy really rubbing his hands right now is the 43 of Ron Nava, because he is slowly closing in.
Boy.
And he's not using as much energy.
So we got Chris, into the back, and it looks like Jacob McNeil going to lock it down. And the caution flag, oh my goodness. Might have been, and we're going to watch the replay here on IrwindaleSpeedway.tv. So there's Tanner, just kind of misjudged a little bit, and he is being sent to the rear. And that's part of it. If they do deem that you were the cause of the caution, you're going to fall back to the lead. But right here on the replay, this is the ultimate learning experience, and it goes to the number 56 machine, and that is piloted by Robin Steele. Now, Robin was the car that you all saw kind of come through that wreck and not woe it up enough, and almost have a lot of contact in a really bad way. The good news is that the contact didn't happen, and now is the time, the opportunity for the teams, the crews, a lot of the spotters. Again, if you look up on the roof right now, you're going to see the spotters, all with their radios, communicating with these drivers. Now, those spotters, a lot of them are either experienced drivers or they've been in the game for many, many years. And that's where they come in to help these drivers learn. And I'm going to tell you, I want you to pause it right. Wait. Keep going. And right, stop. And you see Tim Huddleston on the 3rd mile with his hands on his head going, oh, no. Let's get back to racing, lap number 11.
Well, this is a good thing for Nico Manginot, because we've seen him strong on these starts and restarts. He's down low. He's leading the truck field now. And trying to get overall.
3 wide, down the back straightaway, side by side for the lead.
Navas shoots out of the middle of that 3 wide.
So let's pull on out and get all this battling up. Contact with your leaders.
Manginot with a big slide and almost slid up into the 13. Safe.
So how about this shakeup? Suddenly you got Manginel leading the trucks. Youngren holds the lead. They are 3 wide into turn number 3. Huddleston working his way forward, but this is the battle for the lead out of 4.
And a reminder for folks watching, either in the grandstands or online, the car and the truck battling are not for position, but you don't want to take each other out.
Right.
Out of the lead.
You're still on track together. You have to coexist.
Making it look easy out front now. Nava, the red 43 car, to the inside of Manginel. And that would help Nava get by that dang bright truck so he can close in on Nash Youngren.
Oh, he's going to just shut the door on Nico. I don't think Nico liked that very much. He's going to let him know down the back straightaway.
And to be fair, Nico...
Oh, here we go. Is this going to be a slide job?
Nope.
Thought about it.
Jacob McNeil, easier than I thought he would.
Watch this into turn number 1. Huddleston, door slams into the 7.
You saw a ton of sparks.
He found the bump on entry of turn 1. Now,
and you got to wonder if that just screwed up his steering. But he also just drove it in there.
Welcome to the half mile, Tanner.
And somehow these drivers got away with it. I was laughing because I couldn't believe how they got through it.
Oh, I don't think it's gonna. Oh,
they held on to it. He was a kickstand, and Tanner was a bicycle. Well, okay, so the 30 and the 50 are still crossing each other up. And with all that going on, your leader in the Spec late model class is gapped about almost 2.5 seconds over the next vehicle behind, which would be his competitor, the 43 of Nava. Nava off to a good showing here on...
Okay, I figured out what was going on. I saw late model.
Yeah,
I thought he was going to pull out, and then I realized he was just grinding up.
Jacob McNeil slideways out of the corner where we're used to seeing.
And you can see the 2 cars behind just gaining time on Jacob McNeil.
Sometimes not the fastest vehicle out here.
Oh, we got some contact down the back straightaway. Yeah.
But definitely the most exciting vehicle when it's not fast.
Yeah.
When he's fast, it's boring, it's lights out, he takes. I do not want to take my eyes.
Tanner, look into the inside.
I don't want to upstage Tanner or take my eyes off this battle. I just have seen a motorhome pulling up into the staging lanes, and one would only tell me that the most last-minute Thrasher has arrived.
That has to be Steve Cook.
Sorry, Tanner. Sorry, Troy. You will get upstaged by Steve Cook every time.
Yeah. Well, here's a battle for the third position in the Spec late models. With 7 laps to go, Troy Anderson on the outside, the 50 of Tanner Huddleston on the inside after a rebound.
The camera on this battle for second spot in the Spec late models white flag waves for Nash Youngren. This is the battle that we're going to see to the line. Tanner throwing it down low, trying to get by Nava. Nava's sideways.
Loose.
Do you think that's surprised?
And Tanner's going to take over that spot out of turn number 4. We'll keep an eye on this battle, but out of turn number 4, Nash Youngren takes the win in the 13 Spec late model, and the 44 of Nico Montanel wins it in the trucks.
Oh my, I don't even know what to say. I'm just super excited. Now my dad's got to follow that next heat. I got to thank our sponsors. I got to thank Tim Cash, the car owner, my dad's company, Youngren Construction, EPX Energy Product Experts, our cold coolers, Westpac Avocados. Without them, it'd be really hard to do this. And thank everybody for watching. And I'm just excited.
Oh, let me catch my breath. Oh man, I have so many people to thank. First off, my parents. I want to thank God, my son, my girlfriend. Sorry, hold on.
That's all right. Come on, that's passion, ladies and gentlemen. Make some noise for this young man.
All right. I want to thank Eric Ryan for leading the best fire safety crew at Irwindale Speedway. And he's also a sponsor of this number 44 Dodge, baby. And I just want to thank IPC Powder Coatings, my dad, and Tim. Thank you.
Pace car is off, and it's time to round out the night of NASCAR.
Oh boy. Porter did not have the best of starts, and it almost stacked up that inside line.
Big time jumble up there as the 78. He'll take that and go to the lead.
Now again, this is an 8-car invert, 30 laps to get it done, and a lot of these cars are even. Watch out, front straightaway, Andrew Porter gets turned, and he saved it!
Wow. How? 3 wide.
I don't know, we're still not done. We're still not done. I don't know how he's still second. That usually results in multiple cars destroyed, and they got away with it, but I don't think we're done trying right now.
Oh, man. You know those moments where you just need to look away, but can't? That just happened.
Oh, boy. We're still leaning on each other throughout this field. A couple cars having some contact. Dennis Reed in the number 4 machine. Parker Malone won the first race. He's trying to move forward. Behind them, it's another mess.
Mark that one down, Porter. Save of the year.
Oh, yeah.
And it's just race number 1 of the
We're
year.
3 wide. We might need another save right now. That's Parker Malone in the middle. Dennis Arena on the inside of the number 4, and Andrew Porter on the outside.
So the 36 Black Machine wants the lead as soon as he can get it. See if he can sweep the night. Moves up to 3rd now.
And to put this into perspective, not one of those drivers ran the full season in late models last year.
Very true.
Back straightaway. Tegan Harlan had a moment, almost clipped Kevin Ferdin's right rear. That never ends well. Great job by Harlan to keep it off of that 34 machine.
Here we go, battle into turns 3 and 4.
Oh, big contact, turn number 4.
And how did we survive that one?
I don't know. And now Porter, who seems to just be holding on to his number 88, is back in the midst of this. Tegan Harlan's going to get into Muniz. Muniz sideways.
And, I mean, so bummer for Muniz, but how did everyone avoid?
Great job. And you notice right there, Muniz was probably just instructed, don't drive away. A lap full of excitement there for Frankie Muniz. As he got the bumper from Tegan Harlan, almost held on to it. And then it was probably right about here. The car starts rolling, and I think the crew probably said, wait for your yellow. So as a race car driver, you always want to make it look convincing. Now we're looking at Andrew Porter's save, which was actually off of the nose of Muniz. And this should have been probably the biggest wreck of the night. And somehow, when they come out of turn number 4, Porter just does an amazing save into turn number 1, and everybody worked together to back off, because that's the other thing that you sometimes get is drivers see opportunity when another car gets sideways. All right, lap number 7, 23 laps to go. The 78 on the outside is the leader, Lucas McNeil.
Green, green, green. Lenny White trying to get by McNeil. Can't do it. McNeil with a better run on the exit of turn number 2. Good battle up front.
Oh, Lenny gonna try and shut the door. Not yet. Dennis Arena's been competitive.
Yes, it's good to see. I'm sure he's appreciating that as well.
There's Lenny White to the lead.
There's all other kinds of battles going crazy. Lenny White, yeah, made the exit turn 2 and got by the sliding 78, which is struggling on this restart. So the handling going away, maybe some sort of a heat cycle situation. Parker Malone get by for second now. They both work together with ill-handling cars right there.
And you see, this is another, I think, sign of respect, though. These two drivers have raced for years, unless they take each other out now. They've raced for years together in the truck series. Oh, Arena goes around, and Youngren with a hard hit into the door. Caution flag out, and this is going to go red. Red flag is in the air. All right, going to take a look at the replay here. Now, there's going to be a little touch from Joanitis. And, oh, Youngren probably thought that car was going to slide further up the track. And the 45 into the door. Now here's the thing, right? We hate to see the driver's side hits, but where Youngren hit this 4Machine, it doesn't look like there's going to be any suspension damage on this car. Howard doesn't like the look of this one. He says that looks like it hurt.
Coming to the green, 17 laps to go.
So the question's going to be, which car's better? Which car and driver combo is the one? Lenny White and Parker Malone both drove through the field. Parker got it on race number 1. Is he able to get by Lenny White, who says this is a shakedown?
They are technically teammates. Sort of, kind of.
Just shakedown. On Frankie Muniz is going to do it out of turn number 4. Behind them, 3 wide with the 71. Dustin Vandermoren mentioned the 71 car in race number 1 because he fell out early. Those are 2 team cars to his inside. And all everyone asked for is for a little bit of room. Behind them, the 62 machine of Cheek.
And the 71 of Dustin Vandermoren.
Now ahead of them, Frankie Muniz going to the inside of the 34 of Kevin Furden. That's a battle for the 5th position. And a little door slam.
Hello.
As we know, short trackers, sometimes a little door slam turns into a bigger door slam. And
go again.
Yeah. Now, Frankie, I've noticed, is really trying to settle his car wide. So when he comes off the corner, he's usually right up against his competitor's doors, or in this case, going to clear for the 5th position.
Coming to the white flag, final lap.
Malone not going to let him rest on this one. Lenny White's going to have to drive it all the way back to the line. Again, carrying it on the outside. I think they're going to confirm to Woodside, yeah, you got a pretty good car. Look at Malone all the way to the inside, but he's not going to get there. Checkered flag for White.
Thank you. You know, I got to thank Apache Rental Group, Steve Boldrop, Rip Michaels, my wife, Josh, Mike Duryea, Tim Sweet. They let me run this awesome hot rod tonight, and man, I said Steve first, but yeah, I mean, I couldn't do it without the support of my guys, and man, good night, 1-2.